Welcome to a show where we talk about D&D. This is my friend of mine. He's always been my dungeon master for most of my D&D playing days, and he has a story to tell us.
We had someone who, I don't remember why, I allowed him to play a race of character that was basically a giant ant with 6 arms.
Was that Theron?
No, that one was Shaggy.
That was Dr. Chipotle?
That was Dr. Chipotle.
That was Dr. Chipotle was a giant ant?
He was essentially a giant ant.
I know the legend of Dr. Chipotle, but I know he was an ant. That's interesting.
It was essentially an ant. And see, Dr. Chipotle was this creature who was raised by orcs. And somehow he believed he was an orc.
Okay.
And being an orc, he learned from their shamans. And he carried around his doctorate. His doctorate was a sock. He carried around a dirty, slimy sock. And every time someone questioned his medical ability, he would simply hold this up and say, "I am a doctor."
Oh boy.
So one day, one of our players was struck by an arrow. Mind you, the rest of the party came to his rescue and saved him and fended off the enemy. But he was low on hit points. So Dr. Chipotle comes in and he says, "I can fix that."
Uh-oh.
And, of course, everyone's like, yeah, go ahead.
And he fixed it, right?
Oh, yeah, totally. We actually had someone sneak up behind Dr. Chipotle and convince him, with a natural 20 roll, that in order to fix the arrow wound, he first needed to remove all of the bones from the body. So Dr. Chipotle, completely believing this, proceeded to remove all of the bones from this player character's body. And no one in the party stopped him.
No one stopped him.
No one stopped him. Everyone watched on in horror and amusement, and that is how we lost a character.
Oh my god, it killed him?
It outright killed him, yeah.
Oh my
Removed
goodness.
every bone quite brutally, because I do believe that they persuaded him that a spoon was sharper than a knife.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, that taking bones out of a body, that sounds like there's no way to do that properly, but with the spoon. Oh my god.
It was a bloody mess right in front of the citadel that we were attacking. So, that was fun.
That's fun. Yeah, and the combat had subsided at this point, or there's still
Believe it or not, this was going on in the middle of combat.
mid-combat?
We had fended off most of the enemy, but they were still coming out of the citadel over this massive bridge, over a giant abyss.
And then the enemy's like, oh, we don't want none of that.
Essentially, yeah.
don't want none
Many
of
of them showed up and, vomited or threw themselves into the abyss. They were quite frightened by Dr. Chipotle.
Yeah, as what I've heard stories in my other adventures of Dr. Chipotle, and he makes appearances from time to time.
He does indeed. Him among others. But yes, that is the true story of Dr. Chipotle.